It is about to start.
Okay.
Okay, it has started.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Miser.
Hello, my name is Suzanne Chadwick, and I will be presenting today. Raise your hand if, when you want to buy a pet, you want to make sure that it's healthy and will live a long life with the proper care.
Me.
Okay. Do you usually look up online how to care for them?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Do you ask someone who knows about that animal to get some info on it? Okay. um, Because people want to know how to care for their animals, many breeders or hobbyists post stuff online with information. One of the animals people want to know about are snakes, more specifically ball pythons. There are many things to consider when getting a ball python, and one thing that can turn you away is a genetic deformity. I will be talking about some of the genetic deformities and how they affect the snake. When it comes to ball pythons, there are many morphs or colors to choose from. So how do you get different morphs? Lou Carter, founder of snakesforpets.com, a website dedicated to giving basic care advice and information about different snakes, posted in February 2020 talking about how you get different morphs. She says that there are two ways to get new morphs. The first is to have them shipped to you from abroad where they were caught in the wild. Then you breed them and see if the color pattern carries over. The second is that you take existing morphs you already have and breed them to try to get new ones. She also says that not all morphs are created equal. Some are striking and beautiful, while others look dull. The genetic variations in some morphs cause them to develop health problems. Now that you know how to get a morph and that their genetic variations can cause problems, we get to know what kind of problems. There are a wide variety of deformities that can occur. Daniel Riera, owner of Riera Reptiles and a snake breeder, posted in October 2015 explaining some of the issues a morph can have. The first is the wobble, a neurological issue that causes the head to shake from side to side or flip backwards. The second is kinking or a spinal deformity. A third and fourth would be bug eyes and small eyes, which are basically the snake is born with larger or smaller eyes than average. He also states that these can possibly hurt an animal's quality of life and that certain morphs should not be bred because of this. What do these deformities look like in a snake and how can it affect their life? Certain morphs are associated with different deformities. Luke Carter, the founder of Snakes for Pets, wrote in April 2020 that spider ball pythons and other morphs that came from it have a wobble which can't be bred out of the morph. If you want a spider or a morph with the same genes, as the spider, you will always have the wobble in that snake. It's also unpredictable in that a snake with a severe wobble can have offspring with a mild wobble and vice versa. Sometimes breeding these morphs is lethal because the offspring die or the wobble is so severe they can't eat or get around. So this is where you show the first video.
This is really good.
Oh, thank you.
Can you guys see it? Oh no, I
Um,
gotta share my screen. I apologize. There's a lot that
It's
has to
fine.
go on. Okay,
I think Mr. Miser's gonna like this.
I hope he does.
All the behind the scenes work.
Mr. Miser's the best.
Yes,
He
he is.
is. I have a painting of him.
Let me share my screen with you guys. And pull this up. Okay, Brooke, can you see this?
No.
I can see it.
Oh, maybe I'm just stupid.
Okay.
Oh, I
Long as
can see
somebody
it now.
can see it. Okay. Here we go. Here is the ball python with spider wobble.
Well, it's a spider. That's the morph it is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That's so sad. No. Oh my gosh, this is so sad.
This is I feel like a mild case because I've seen like different clips, and so they have like little ones where like their head is barely shaking, or they also have ones where like if they try to bite like a mouse to like eat it, they end up biting themselves.
Oh
And then
no.
try to like eat themselves because they think they caught the mouse.
That's so sad.
Okay,
I hate
that's it for that first video. Thank you, Mr. Lytle.
Wow.
Are you
that's
ready for the next one, or are you
heartwarming.
gonna keep presenting?
I'm gonna say the other thing, and then I'll let you know when to play the other video.
I'm so sad now. My mood has gone down.
Sorry. In her article in February 2020, Lou Carter gives other specific morphs and their deformities, such as the caramel albino and super cinnamon, or the offspring of two cinnamon parents, having kinking issues that can be so severe they die before they're born or shortly after they hatch. And this is where you come in with the second video.
Sorry, it's not very quick.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Mark with balls out ball pythons. This is what's left of the clown clutch. If you'll notice, we have kinks galore. I think that one is going to have to be humanely euthanized. I don't think it's going to be able to use the restroom. The kink's so bad back by the cloaca, it's like bent backwards. This one over here is the girl I showed the other day. I'm definitely keeping her. I think she's going to make it. She looks like, and she'll always be a pet here. This one is really bad kinked. I don't think it's going to make it past that area. Then there's some more back in here. I'm mainly making
Okay, that's it for this video.
What I think.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. If you want to get a ball python, there are many morphs to look at. Be careful before you buy one though, because they might have a genetic issue you're unaware of. This can lead to the snake having a poor quality of life if the issue is severe enough. Do your research when you want to buy a pet and make sure you know what you're getting into. You wouldn't want to buy a spider ball python and not know it had a wobble. Thank you for listening to my speech. And that's it. Yay.
Yeah!
I got through it.
That's my daughter!